So, I grew up in eastern North Carolina, which is under about 3 feet of water right now. It's about to be under 20 feet of water when the rivers empty out and all that rain comes down, but we're kind of used to it down there by now. Rich farmlands. And I got a lot of sounds from my mother's disco record collection when I was a kid. Like, I used to practice my dance moves to Saturday Night Fever. I thought that was something else. I always wanted a white suit and a black shirt. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I grew up in the rural South, so there was a lot of country music and stuff too, and Waylon and Willie and all that stuff. So I had all these influences when I moved to New York City. And I remember I was a subway musician. After a year or so there, I became a subway musician. Number 6 train uptown side at Spring Street. That was my stop. Because I didn't want a job. I had a job. I've been a farmer and a carpenter and all these things. And I said, you know what? I'm going to play music for the rest of my life. But let's see if I can make $1 doing it first. So I went down in the subway and I started playing music. And I got a lot of sounds that I heard down there. The train coming through the track. Bong, bong, stand clear of the closing doors. Bong, bong, stand clear of the closing doors, please. That was number 6 train uptown side of Spring Street. And my mom calls me up one day and says, son, what's it like in New York, New York? I said, well, Mom, it's like a jungle sometimes. I think we wonder how I keep from going under. Like a jungle sometimes. I think we wonder how I keep from going under. Like a jungle sometimes. Like a jungle sometimes. Boom, boom. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Now you tell me if you recognize this song right here. This is that song? NYC RFD, New York City RFD on that Waylon. You know that one I'm talking about? I used to sing that one for a little while down in the subway. It goes from Greenville, North Carolina to Rocky Mountain. That's where you catch the old Amtrak train. Sky high hope, open eyes, go back out. Earth all over my face. Heading to New York City. It's the greatest place to be unless you're out of your head. Country style, running wild. Look what happened to your mama's baby, baby, baby child. Boom, boom. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Well, the new wears on. The time wears on and on. Mama, my roots start showing through. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Nobody really gives a damn about from where you come from. It's all about what they're gonna get out of you. That's what they do. Up in New York City, the greatest place to be unless you're out of your head. Country style, running wild. Look what happened in your mama's baby, baby child. So there I was every single night on the subway, doing my thing. I decided I was on a spiritual journey. I was looking for my spirit guide. Maybe an animal spirit would talk to me one day. I thought, oh man, I waited for it. Maybe a grizzly bear would show up and impart some wisdom to me in the subway. But no grizzly bear ever showed up in the subway in New York City the whole time I was there. That would have been weird if it had happened, right? Maybe not even a jaguar or a raccoon or a possum. I would have. Can you imagine what a miracle it would have been if a rat or a pigeon would have uttered one single word to me in the subway? But not one word was uttered to me by rat nor pigeon. But I knew my spirit guide was on the way, and one day the doors of the subway opened up, bong, bong, And out steps my spirit guide in the form of a Mongolian goat herder, dressed from head to toe in leather and smelling just like goats. Hit me right in the face with that goat smell when the doors open. And he looked at me and he said, I said, whoa, man, would you like a tic-tac? He said, I said, oh, my spirit guide, you're trying to give me a message. He said, I said, oh, okay, all right, let me see what I can do. So I put my lips together for the first time and tried to make a funny sound. I went, didn't work so good, you know. I said, the second time, that's the charm. So I said, yeah, I know, it's just embarrassing. But the third time is the charm, they say. So I put my lips together and I said, and he said, beep, 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 ba, 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 ba. And we got down on the subway platform, and the mothers clutched their children and ran for the exits. It was wild. My spirit guide was gone, but the smell of goats was still strong in the air. And that was New York City, y'all. Greatest place to be unless you're out of your head. Country style. Running. Wow. Look what happened to your mama's baby, baby, baby. Child. Stand clear for closing doors, please. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you.